It's 8:20. Good morning. I'm gonna sit here. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here. Now, I've applied my first batch of Aldara cream. Has there been any effect? Can you see any effect there on my basal cell carcinoma? Probably not. I guess it'll take about a week until that kind of kicks in with some kind of effect. But this is the cream, Aldara cream. Did have an interesting conversation on the D-Live stream about this. Just a practical conversation. Literally, on this pump jar, it says, do not use if seal is broken. So here's something in my mind. Do not use if seal is broken. The only time the seal is not broken is when you first obtain, I'm going to call it a jar. It's not a jar, right? But this, whatever this thing's called, they call it a pump action container. So the seal's not broken right now, but if I put you down here, whoops, like that. So not a broken seal. The moment you do this, seal is broken. That's the seal. So as soon as you open it, the seal is broken. Do not use. Shouldn't use it. If you're going to speak practically and using what English we all learn and understand, it literally says do not use if seal is broken. That means you can never use it. Of course I'm being facetious and picking at straws, but if the point of English is to explain things in the most simplistic way possible, that's not explaining it at all. If English was not your first language and you read that, do not use if seal is broken, I can understand how there may be points of contention. It reminds me of the film Gremlins, right? In the film Gremlins, you remember the film? What was the critical rule? The critical rule was do not feed after midnight. And that doesn't make any sense because it's technically always after midnight. So 1 past midnight is past midnight, just like 10 past midnight is past midnight, just like 1 a.m. is past midnight, just like 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 noon, 1 p.m., 4 p.m., 7 p.m., they're all past midnight, 8 p.m. In fact, everything is past midnight except, so 11:59 p.m., that's past midnight. Midnight is midnight. So there should be a Gremlins part, I think there were 3 films, there should be a Gremlins part 4, and the thing should be do not feed after midnight. You get a minute, not even a minute, what the hell? Midnight is past midnight because the second it goes to 12 o'clock midnight, and the seconds go from 00s, whatever, even if you're looking at frames, 00000, all the way through to 00001, that's past midnight. Do you want to get that technical though? I don't like to live that way, but I was just wondering, why is this such a big vial, that's the word, why is it such a big vial if you can't use it except for the very first time? Not even. Anyway, we'll keep using it, we'll keep disobeying the rules, and I'll give you an update each day and we'll see if there's been changes there and if you can see if there's any progress here. And after a week, we'll go back to the doctor and we'll get an update from him, see what he says. And if this doesn't work over the course of maybe 1 vial batch, we'll go and get the surgery and get it cut out.